Okay, so I just want to check in with you. How are you feeling? How was your experience? Do you have any questions? How is your bleeding? How are you? Any flu-like feeling, flu-like symptoms, um, things like that? Is there help at home? Is someone helping with the other children? I know they're older, but still is. And are you well nourished and well hydrated and well rested and recovering appropriately? So I would check in about that. And then the next thing is you do not desire any more children. So the first step is, are you open to birth control, or do you just want to do natural family planning? So that would be the first question. Let's say you desire the birth control. So there are a few options. There's the pill, which would require you taking a pill every day about the same time in order for it to be most effective. They're pretty effective. They're about 99% effective when used correctly. So that does mean taking the pill every day at the same time. The next thing would be an IUD. And this can be, there are various types. They can be inserted for 3 to 5 years, I believe. You don't have to do anything. And they just hang out in your uterus, and one of them is hormonal, the other is not. The non-hormonal one is a copper IUD, and the copper ions are toxic to sperm, so that's how it prevents you from getting pregnant. And the other one is hormonal, so similar to the pill, similar to those hormones. So you can insert them 3 to 5 days after a abortion, a therapeutic one, or a DNC. I mean, anything really. So, yeah, that's an option. The pill, you could also, I think you would have to wait one cycle in order to start that. So finish this bleeding, and then when you have your next period, you could start that. There are other options like the bar, which is hormonal. You obviously don't have to do anything for that because it's an implant. So you do have some options as far as that's concerned. I can give you a handout. You can go home and read about it and talk about it, and then come back and chat with me if you have any questions. And then I can put you in contact with a doctor who would be willing to see and do that for you if you want it. The other option would be natural family planning. So that would be taking your temperature every single morning, charting, observing your cervical mucus, and then abstaining or using condoms during your fertile window. So this can be really tricky, especially if you don't have normal periods. But some people love it, and it just depends on where your comfort level is. So, but you would have to be, everybody has to be pretty strict on the natural family planning in order to avoid pregnancy, just because that fertile window can be pretty long, and if you don't ovulate on the same day every single cycle, then it does require a lot of tracking to make sure that you avoid that. So, do you have any questions? As far as resuming sex, 2 to 3 days. Well, yeah, so you technically could, but it's all about what you feel is right, what you're comfortable with. Make sure you're relaxed, and but if you're not, then just listen to your body. This is all about listening to your body and your comfort level. And if it's not okay, then it's not okay. And you just really need to tune into that and listen to that. Um, so, do you have any questions? If you want to pursue a birth control, we can do that now. We can set that up. Okay.